I called it. We recorded early before the Super Bowl, and I called it. New England wins if Tom Brady comes out of retirement. And it didn't happen.
That was the stipulation.
It didn't happen.
Now, you did bet your entire net worth that Tom Brady would throw a touchdown in this game. And,
I had phenomenal odds, dude. You wouldn't believe the odds. I would have been Elon Musk rich if it would have happened.
If that Tom Brady parlay you put down, you roll a ridiculous bet into that.
Me and Elon Musk would be getting together, and I'd be like, you know what Mars needs? Casinos.
Casinos, baby.
I got the money.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna call the casino Total Recall.
No, we're gonna call it Triple Tits.
Oh, Triple Tits is good. Triple Down.
It's Mars. They won't get offended at names yet. We're calling it Triple Tits. So, what are you going to? The double T?
Yeah. Did you actually think New England was going to win that game? Did you have a pretty good feeling about that?
No. I thought it was Seahawks all the way, but just because of their defense. And who knew that their kicker was amazing? And I am thoroughly convinced their kicker now has a voodoo doll of Walker in his possession because he stole the MVP from him.
Yeah. That's so funny. The kicker did get the MVP?
No.
I didn't see who got the MVP.
The running back.
Oh. The running back got the MVP?
Yes.
That makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Well, yes, it does.
Without
the running back, they don't get downfield. They don't get in scoring position.
I saw that kicker kicking, okay? They didn't need to go anywhere. He could just boot it from one end zone to the other, okay? Help me inflate kickers' egos for once, okay? Last time we did it, they were really cool, and they got massages, and it became a problem. But
yeah, last time we had a historic run with a kicker who was just winning one-team Super Bowls all the time.
Yeah.
He became an issue.
It's okay, though, man.
Yeah, no, dude, I keep kickers down, dude. I kick them while they're down. They're second-class players.
So Sam Darnold is...
They're soccer players trying to act like they're real athletes.
I hear all these comparisons and all this stuff about Sam Darnold, what he's going to be, and here's what he's going to be. He's going to be Joe Flacco, okay? And I don't mean Joe Flacco, the football player. I mean he's going to become Joe Flacco, the dad, whose kids hate him, and he's going to be that. That's what you got in store. Your kids are going to hate you.
You think his kids are going to... Joe Flacco's kids hate him?
Yes, it's actually well documented. They wear other players' jerseys that he's going against when he's playing.
No way.
You can look it up. Joe,
I'm looking it up. Kids hate.
Joe Flacco's kids hate him. I'm sure I'm being hyperbolic, but good God, dude, you're wearing a jersey of...
We've confirmed that Joe Flacco kids thinks he stinks. No way, that's so funny. Oh, watch Joe Flacco's kids roast their dad, unimpressed with his Super Bowl MVP honors and career resume. They're just like, this guy ain't shit.
Oh, Mr. Joe Flacco.
Too funny.
Okay. It's like, oh, yeah, Dad, it was your team, huh? It wasn't Ray Lewis and Ed Reed's team? Okay.
Yeah. I'm not impressed, says one of Flacco's 4 sons. He stinks. Is it a joke, or they just really don't like him? I
didn't want to dig in because I stopped pretty quick and went, I want to believe it's just absolute hatred. They're seething for no reason.
They just don't like their dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, it is way funnier. Them wearing jerseys of opposing players.
Yes.
Just wearing the opposing linebacker's jersey.
That's like one of the few chances, I think, is if your father is an NFL player. That is one of the few times, personally, I would give you a pass and be like, no, that makes sense. You wear a jersey with your last name on it. I get it.
Right. That makes sense. I get what you're saying, yeah. I don't think Sam Darnold's in for the same fate as Joe Flacco, Nathan.
I get it. I know what you're. It's because he's a ginger. I see what you're saying. You don't want him to procreate. That's kind of a you issue. It's looking bad upon gingers, but I get it.
I think, honestly, what his kids are going to just feel sad for him, not because he's a ginger, because he was once a New York Jet. You just always feel bad for those players, dude.
That was a redemption story.
Yeah.
For the kicker.
Biggest redemption
The kicker
arc of
was
all time.
great. God. Sam Darnold sucked in that one.
You hate Sam Darnold. You said some weird vendetta against him for whatever
What?
reason. Did he cost you a playoff appearance as a Cowboys fan? Is that why this is a thing?
You know, at this point, I'm willing to take on any fucking team. And just to blame, I'll blame the fucking Browns. I don't care. Somehow that Deshaun Watson trade screwed over the Cowboys.
Oh,
man.
dude, I wonder if I look that up online, I guarantee you somebody's broke it down how the Cleveland Browns getting Deshaun Watson somehow affected the Dallas Cowboys.
I'm
Somebody's
convinced
out there
that this time somebody could get on their little Ouija board and communicate with somebody that's like Tolkien and be like, yes, the two towers were the downfall of the dynasty of the Cowboys.
Probably, dude. Tolkien was definitely, he was like, no, the Lord of the Rings is all an allegory about the 85 Dallas Cowboys.
It was all about Jerry, the whole thing. He is the big bad.
Yeah, he's Sauron.
One ring to rule them all, and man, does he.
Yeah. Jerry Jones is what happens if you don't toss the ring into the fire.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, yeah. It was a cool, it was a fine Super Bowl. I paid attention to it halfway. It was fine.
I didn't even do that, dude. I quit. 2-minute mark, second quarter. I was done.
You just turned it off.
I turned it off and started getting ready for
watch
bed.
Fast and Furious for the 18th time.
Tokyo Drift, man. It's great.
Yeah, dude. Oh, that's way better. You know what? I applaud you. What a stellar choice.
It really is.
Aw.
There's nothing like watching some hick from Alabama that got shipped over to Japan, and he's like, I'm going to learn to drift.
Yeah, I love that. That movie is an underrated thing it does to like tell you that it's a shift in culture.
Yeah.
And that's through the music. Because the first race is like, I believe, a Kid Rock scored race.
Yeah.
When he goes through the house.
I
think it's like, an American band.
So he's doing that, yeah. They're
like
driving through an suburban neighborhood that's being built, and then it goes over there, and all of a sudden, hey, it's Bow Wow.
Yeah, I just like the music shift because I'm pretty sure if I remember right, it is a Kid Rock song playing during that first opening race when he's racing in his home country, and then when he goes to Tokyo,
Are you saying it was just as good as that concert that you were raving about that you loved at halftime?
Oh, dude, I couldn't tell people how good it was. I couldn't tell enough people about it, okay? I got 900,000 bot accounts to make sure he got good numbers during his watch. I paid for them myself. I bought 900,000
You rented out one of those server farms over in China that just boost everything?
Yeah. Yeah, I've got an actual call from Vladimir Putin. He was like, "Thank you for using our Russian bot farms. We appreciate you paying for the service. What are you doing it for?" And he was like, "Oh God, this is the worst torture I've ever seen." That was from Vlad's mouth.
I don't know why, but in my head, I just finished that with the Impaler.
Yeah, well, because he is. He's reincarnated.
That rules.
Yeah. But no, like in Tokyo Drift, like then it just switches to like Japanese pop music, and it's that's how they're like, well, you're not in America anymore. It's just the laziest like trick into doing that.
I just love how they call him Cowboy when he gets over there.
Yeah. Very funny. Very, very funny. Dude, from what I can tell from some of the reels I've been getting recently, Japanese people love cowboys. They're all about it.
I don't know. The things I keep dying laughing about, and it's fascinating to me because I've sent you even a couple, and it's just around the housing market, around other areas, and it drives me bananas when it shows these houses. And granted, their houses are admittedly smaller than what we're used to. However, when they break it down for the conversion rate and how much you would pay in US dollars, it's like, holy shit, I feel ripped off everywhere.
Yeah. Well, I think I've seen like videos of people buying Japanese homes in like Tokyo and stuff like that. But the problem is you have to do a ton of work to those houses. So there's like a lot of work that they're like, yeah, it's true. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But also, so you have to do with the trade-off, Nathan. You then now have to deal with Japanese racism.
Yeah. Well, also, I found myself from doing that into passport bro culture.
Oh, yeah. That's the gateway. You get the gateway with the open house reels.
Yeah, it's like I was looking
at
houses
in Japan for $10,000 a month.
Yeah, and it was just like, oh, okay. Uh-huh. Hey, you want to go to Thailand? No, I didn't. What?
Yeah. It's like, yeah, Japan's fine, but you ever heard of Thailand? Like, they look around real quick first to make sure no one's around.
Well, I
like,
sent you that thing where they're doing
Thailand?
Okay, where it happened, it went from Japan to showing somebody in Thailand, and they're showing prices. And I sent that to you where it's like, oh, yeah, so basically for a decent 2-bedroom apartment or condo, whatever they said it was like $600 a month, U.S.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they said, yeah, it's like, oh, that's cool. No, I'm not leaving. Like the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the whole point. Is like, oh, you mean like not leaving Thailand if you move there? That's what they're like?
I mean, I'm not leaving the U.S.
Yeah, no, you're not, because it's scary. They actually enforce their laws over there when it comes to drugs.
Yeah, and like anti-drinking after a certain time.
Oh yeah, do they have like? Does Thailand have like strict drinking laws?
I think so. I think it was like 11 p.m. or midnight. It's like just done.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up. Thailand drinking laws.
Yeah.
You would think with all of your passport bro culture, you would have this. Yeah, alcohol. Wait. Alcohol sales from 11 a.m. to midnight daily nationwide.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's midnight's when the passport bros are like, we got to go home to do the stuff. And that's playing Guess Who.
Damn. Well, there you go. I didn't know that. Yeah, well. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, there's a lot of cheap houses out there if you want to go over there. It's just, yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a different world. You got to adapt to a whole new culture.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But adapting to a new culture is something I've been used to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, wearing this hat out out and about.
Mm-hmm.
I have been hit with Go Birds more times than I like to admit, and it's the beauty of it. The absolute beauty of it is the 75% of them that go, I'm not even an Eagles fan. I'm like, fuck, man. Just fuck you.
But they tell you Go Birds?
Yes.
What kind of weird shit is that?
It's just because rivals, so they're like, fuck you.
I know I get that, I guess, but like, you have to tell me your team if you're going to do that. You can't just talk rivalry like that.
They're embarrassed because I know it's going to be like the Browns or the Giants.
I don't even think it's that. They're going to be like, Patriots.
Dolphins.
Because they've been a bandwagoner their whole life.
Dolphins. My dad was on the 72 team.
I figured you were just going to tell me this is like an epidemic of Eagles fans becoming like a big deal because of Shane Gillis being so popular. Like, now everyone's like, no, I like the Eagles, bro.
See, anybody that truly likes the Eagles, I can actually start ribbing them once I find out. Be like, no, the McNabb years, my team's been so bad. I rooted hard. McNabb and T.O., I was like, when you guys had Westbrook, oh, yeah, I was pulling for you hard. And I go, but now?
You had
I had a McNabb jersey. Like, I actually rooted
Yeah,
for
you had a
him.
McNabb jersey. It was weird.
Who's
like,
gonna,
you going
you
from
want
Dallas
me to,
to Philly
you want me to root
crazy.
for Quincy Carter, the guy that snorts the lines off the field thinking he can get free blow? Come on now.
Yeah, that's I would feel like that's the guy you really want to get behind.
No, he didn't have the Michael Irvin work ethic. I can't even talk today.
Yeah, you went hard in the paint for McNabb. You were a big fan of McNabb.
McNabb was awesome.
Yeah.
So was it when they had Westbrook. I think they had Westbrook and Darren Sproles at one time. And Darren Sproles made me go, I could play in the NFL. Dude's only 5'7". Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, he only runs like a 440.
Oh man, yeah,
he's fast as fuck.
Yeah, but seeing him, I went.
You have not even touching that.
Seeing that dude play, and I was like, I started looking around at everybody and realizing everybody's Heitler. They have like, you must be 6 foot tall if you're gonna play in the NFL. And this guy's out here just like, bah.
Yeah. Every once in a while, one slips through the cracks, Nathan. That's the exception to the rule.
He ruled. He was fucking the Muggsy Bogues of my generation.
Yeah, he was awesome. He was really cool. Yeah, it was fucking sweet. It's weird that you're getting like hit with that though. Like, what a random thing. Like,
I just got hit with it yesterday at a gas station.
Yeah, and that's so random to me because I feel like I thought people were talking to people less. Are people starting to get off their phones now more, and they're just now like, I don't remember how we used to act. I don't know. Let's just insult people.
I'm all for it. But the problem was he was working, so there's no decal for me to get into it. But like, well, fuck you, random Casey's worker. I mean, what am I going to do? Casey Jones sucks. Just kidding. He actually kind of rules. I mean, damn, dude.
Yeah, you're in a rock and a hard place there. You just got to talk shit somehow.
Oh, I was hard, dude. They mentioned Dallas. I'm going, oh.
And you made, and he just, did you like start going at him for the Eagles stuff, and that's how you found out he wasn't actually an Eagles fan?
No. So I buy my stuff, check out, and as I'm turning to leave, I just hear "Go Birds," and I just dropped my head, turned back, and look. And he's like, "Hey, man, I'm not even an Eagles fan. I just had to say it." Damn it!
Damn, I think you should have took that guy out and had mutual combat in the parking lot.
Run to my car and find a glove so I could go throw it in his face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You should have. You should have fought that gas station worker. I challenge you to a duel. Yeah. You should have, man. You should have taken that guy out. That's disrespectful.
That's right. We could have went to the Arby's next door.
Yeah, I'm not. One of my coworkers is a Seahawk fan, and I have some Niners gear in my cubicle, and he talks shit to me now that they won the Super Bowl. I'm like, God damn it, this sucks. I got a year of this.
Yeah.
And until we get rid of that power grid, we're just gonna keep getting hurt every season.
Or you just hook up everybody to jumper cables. That's how they made Jamie Foxx into a villain in one of the Spider-Man movies.
Oh, we could become the first super-powered football team.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I like this.
I like it. You can literally finally change your name to the Emperor Palpatines.
Excellent.
Do it.
Do it. Throw an out route to Kittle. Do it.
But, yeah. No, football was great. And then the game ended. And, again, I was already asleep. I woke up feeling great going, it's baseball season. A new year to be let down by my Texas Rangers. Woo!
Yeah, dude. Just every Texas team just letting you down.
Well, except for that fluke where we won it.
Yeah. That was pretty cool, honestly.
No, that was sick.
What year was that again?
22 or 23?
23, I think. I want to say it's 23. But yeah, that was sick. I forgot it. See, that's how forgettable it is. I forgot that they did that.
Nobody watched that series. And I kept hearing it's like nobody cares about these teams. And I'm over in the corner going, I really enjoy it. Seager's really manly and he's hitting home runs and I really like it.
I don't think a lot of people cared about this Super Bowl that just happened. It was like the least, I feel like, anticipated Super Bowl by a lot of people.
Oh, 100%. That was widely known by how many people were bitching about a halftime show. I'm like, nobody's talking about the game. It's all about the half. That shows you how just nonchalant everybody was.
Which I don't know why everybody was so upset. There was just so much ass being thrown around. I thought it was quite an enjoyable experience.
I don't know. I didn't watch any of it.
Oh, man, you missed out on some...
Again, 2-minute mark.
cool
I was
stuff.
done. I saw people came out in ghillie suits from the next day, and I was like, that's cool.
Yeah, unfortunately, there was a lot of Vietnam veterans who had some choice words, but...
The Agent Orange chant was going on hard.
Viet Cong, Viet Cong. Nobody understood why Charlie was getting chanted in the stadium so loud.
But yeah, that all happened. It was great.
No.
Now I'm just ready for actual sports, aka
Right.
I
Well,
want
the
baseball.
only thing I thought was what you were talking about, though, like how like nobody was talking about like the actual game, even like post game stuff, like days after. Most of the time they cover the game and talk about like. Dude, I saw people writing articles or talking about how, like, this generation doesn't know how to celebrate properly. Like, that there was no real emotion. It was just, like, guys going around like, hey, man, appreciate it. Just giving daps. That's all it was. Like, they weren't, like, jumping up and down, big smiles. Like, people were like, where's, like, the Kevin Garnett, like, anything's possible moments and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know, because we've made fun of everything that people do when they do that stuff to death. So now they just go, okay, play it super cool in front of the cameras and then don't do this later.
I have a feeling if you just let them be themselves, it would be amazing. But no, you got to fine them to hell for having any personality.
That's true. I didn't even think about the fines and stuff like that. Yeah, they're probably all worried about like getting fines for over celebrating or whatever, which the NFL would totally do. Like if you went overboard on your celebration, they
What?
probably
The No Fun League doesn't like the fun? No way.
But I didn't even like notice that, I guess, because as soon as the game was over, I turned it off. But like the fact that that's how little they cared about the football game. They were just like talking about like dumb shit like that isn't even part about the game. About how well these guys celebrate. And like that's what you're bringing up?
It's gotten to the point, unfortunately, where it is trying to be male soap opera so much that it is killing my enjoyment of the sport.
Yeah, 100%. And I already have my male soap opera, okay? I go to WGAF and I get my male soap opera there. I want to watch
It's
sport.
real to me, damn it. It's real to
Yeah.
me.
Now, I understand the NFL is predetermined just like wrestling, but it is different.
Everybody saw the script. They made it obvious.
They made it obvious. But yeah, no, I'm super excited for baseball, dude. Spring training's around the corner, dude. Spring training is the absolute one of the best times of the year, dude.
No, that is
Throwing on a random game and just watching
Spring training. Hear me out on this. Spring training should be the new Groundhog's Day, okay? Groundhog's Day, when you say Groundhog's Day, if you're not talking about the movie, you should just, a random person should throat punch you. Fuck you and your shadow. Okay, get out of here. Spring training game starts. That's the start of spring. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts, no shadows, no nothing. Just straight gambling. We're doing over-unders, baby.
Dude, doing over-unders on spring training games might be the most degenerate thing I've ever heard of. That is nuts.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I've never even thought about that. There are definitely dudes betting on spring training baseball.
Dude, I took the over on the Rays Marlin early season game for 5.
Did you really? The odds were unbeatable, dude. DraftKings gave me fucking free money.
I saw the odds. I'm like, these teams both suck. I'm going to take the over, and I'm probably going to lose.
That's so funny, dude. Oh, my God. Well, what's even, like, you have to go deep into understanding baseball in order to, like, if you actually were going to try to bet scientifically spring training baseball, you have to learn a 100-person roster for 2 teams and try to pay attention to that. That's insane.
No, it's great. because of like I said, the way the house had put the odds, I'm like, okay, they're obviously not good. Marlins, not a surprise. Tampa Bay, kind of a surprise. But you just going through it.
Tampa Bay's never that good.
They're decent. They're the new Tampa Bay. Effectively, is the Billy Bean Athletics. Okay, like they overachieve for what they are.
Kind of, but not really.
What are you talking about?
Well, I guess I don't. Did they make it?
They're so cool. They don't even have.
They
don't even have a field right now, dude. I don't even know where they're playing.
What the? Oh yeah, because they
Rays
lost their field during that hurricane, right?
Yeah. I don't know where they're playing. I hope they're playing in like minor league team's stadium. That would rule. Be like, all right, hey, max attendance, 10,000 people are here.
I don't know what you're talking about. The Braves were fucking 4th in the East last year. Like they're not even. That's not good.
For their division, that's all right.
No, it isn't. They were the other teams, like the Red Sox almost had 90 wins. The Yankees had 94, and the Blue Jays had 94 wins. That's like that's awful.
Now the Blue Jays, that's a team I've been considering on taking them down a peg this year. I'm like, you're not repeating
you think, huh?
what you did last year.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm talking shit. I was like, okay, Wade, now you have to eat your words. The Braves finished 4th in the East last year. It had 76 games. So you know what? I'm going to shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I think the Rangers finished 4th in their division. Like, it was bad.
Yeah, it was big. They play 3rd. You got 3rd. You got 81 wins. You're all right. You were there. You're almost there.
It wasn't pretty.
I was trying to watch the Braves last year, and every time I turned on a game, I was like,
Yeah, but you guys got, I mean, just like the Niners, hosed over by injuries.
Oh, so bad. So bad. Also, fuck the Dodgers. They took fucking Freddie Freeman from us. I hate it. I blame it. I blame the Dodgers. I blame them for everything. The way baseball kind of sucks right now.
You say that, but they are effectively, even in the height of it, you got to get another superpower in there, just like the Bo Sox did against the Yankees. You have to have somebody.
But the Bo Sox weren't a superpower. Did they really buy? Did they buy all those guys? Really?
Yes.
I feel like a lot of those guys were homegrown.
They were, but you had to pay them to keep them.
True. That's true. Yeah, I guess I remember this from the documentaries about it.
You telling me if they didn't pay Manny Ramirez, he would have stayed with them? There's no shot.
No, you're right. You're right about that. But I think a lot of other guys took pay cuts, didn't they? Or no? I don't remember. I'd have to look up the numbers. I don't remember how that all went. You know what it was? Is I was propagandized as a kid.
Now, am I remembering this incorrectly? Did Giambi play with them one time, or was it just in New York? I thought, did he spend a year in? Okay.
Talk about Jason Giambi?
Yes.
No, he's always New York.
He's okay. It was just the Athletics in New York.
I remember him being in Boston. Yeah, I want to say that's what it was. What year would that have been? That was like 2004, right? 2003, 2004?
Which one? With Manny?
When the Boston Red Sox beat that
Yanks?
Was a 2020 or 2004.
2004, 2003, 2004. Did they beat him when they had Pedro?
Yeah. Pedro was on that team. That's where the famous they spanked me and called me daddy, and they started calling him at the Yankee Stadium. They chanted.
But was that the series where Schilling had the bloody sock too?
Yes.
Okay,
so it wasn't 20. It was 2003 is when the Marlins won it. I remember that one. Okay.
And they blew the team up right away.
Got one. What?
They blew the team up right after that.
Yeah, right after that. They were like, yeah, well, that was cool. Now fucking dismantle this.
We can't afford this. That was back when they were the Florida Marlins.
Right. Okay, so the Boston Red Sox. Okay, so it was 2004. So, yeah. Okay. But now I want to look up, 2004 Boston Red Sox and the money cap. Their salary cap versus the Yankees. Red Sox.
It had to be close because Johnny Damon was making bank. He had Manny Ramirez, Kurt Schilling, Pedro Martinez. Like, they had their first 4 hitters. It was like death row.
Oh yeah, no, it was their roster was insane. But what I was saying is I got propagandized as a young kid to not really think about the money that people had when it came to that, right?
Gotcha.
I was like, they framed it really well on ESPN and all these places that like, oh, this is just a ragtag group of guys who are going up against the big bad Yankees. It was, but at the same time, it wasn't because, like you said, they're getting paid a ton. So the New York Yankees in 2004. Their total for that year was approximately $184 million for that season. So that's just what they paid out that one season, not full contracts. Boston was $127 million.
Yeah, so it's number 1 and number 2 in salaries probably.
I don't know. That was the 4th highest.
What?
In the MLB. Yeah.
Who was sandwiched in between those two?
I don't know. That just I'll have to look that up. But that was I just like that's what it says right here. That was this. The Yankees were number 1. I wonder. I'll have to search it. Let me see.
That makes wow. I don't remember anybody being higher than Boston outside of the Yankees. That's interesting. I know it's not the Royals, and it's not the
sure shit ain't.
It's not the Cincinnati Reds. It's definitely not Toronto during that time. Not the Athletics. Never the Athletics. Not the Padres. Was it the Giants?
Yeah.
The Giants, maybe.
I'm trying to get a rank here. Okay, so
it wasn't the Anaheim Angels. It wasn't Kansas City. God.
Well, according to this, okay, so I went to a different thing. So they were number 2.
Okay.
Because this is a different website I went to. So Red Sox were number 2. I was going off of whatever the generated thing was.
Okay.
So that was number 2. So the Red Sox were number 2. I'm trying to see here because it's not really ranked, unfortunately. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Oh, I got it.
All right.
Oh, dude, you'll never guess who number 3 is.
Okay. Well, based on the Nationals.
Sense. No.
Damn it. Okay. Hey, where are they located in the U.S. roughly? Just
the West Coast.
West Coast. Oh God.
You'll never get it.
It wasn't the Padres, was it?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
No.
Not the Angels. Mariners.
It was the Angels. You didn't say the Angels earlier. It was the Angels.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the Los Angeles Angels with almost $100 million. Am I saying that right?
Yeah. 75 million of that was to Trout.
Yeah, I don't even think he was playing.
He
back then.
wasn't.
That was 2004.
He wasn't. They were prepping
He was in high
him.
school with me. He's
Yeah.
my age.
No, he was already getting paid, dude. It's
Yeah, it went New York Yankees, Boston Red Sox, Los Angeles Angels, the New York Mets, the Philadelphia Phillies, the Dodgers, and then the Braves. Those.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now, hey, if you could have a superpower, I don't know of any better than Mike Trout. He has permanent Clark Kent glasses on. That man can go anywhere in the world and nobody will know who the fuck he is.
No. It's actually one of my favorite things ever. There was a story about, right, or on Twitter, somebody posted like a video of this guy hitting.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, you look at this guy's swing. This would never work because of he's doing this, X, and this, and like how he'll never. That's a swing that could never make it in the pros. And then somebody comments, "Hey, this is a video of Mike Trout." It's one of my favorite things ever. I'm just like, I love when people get owned like that.
Yeah, but Mike Trout is now a North Star of what not to do, and that is have integrity and stay with one team because they won't do shit. I mean,
nah, I still applaud him for that, dude. I love that Mike Trout was like, nah, dude, I'll stay here. Yeah, that's why I don't respect Ohtani. He's good, but I don't respect him. He should have stayed with the Angels. I think if they would have stayed with the Angels and just done that. I also don't think Ohtani went to the Dodgers on his own on his own accord. I think the Yakuza kind of had a little bit of a nudge in that
No,
direction.
I think
based
he
off some
went there
gambling
because
debts.
his buddy got in deep debt, and the Dodgers like, hey, we'll pay it off, and this won't come to light. And then he's like, cool, I'm gonna keep gambling, and it got worse. And he's like, shit, I'm fired.
Yeah,
Damn.
way worse. I just don't like it. That deal doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand. I feel like the Dodgers are just gonna like claim bankruptcy at one point, like when they have to. It comes to the point where he has to pay Otani.
I don't see how that contract works because they backloaded it, but who's going to be able to afford that?
I don't know.
It's insane
know.
how much they're going to have to pay that man.
I think you can read that whole contract in the Epstein files.
Yeah.
I think they sent it to Jeff, and Jeff was like, "Looks pretty good, solid deal." And they're like, "How do you know about? You've been dead for 4 years."
You take that deal? I'd take that deal. Damn good deal.
Damn good deal.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. So I know it's number 1 and number 2, but still, like a lot less salary to work with for that 2014.
Yeah. No, it was just fun to watch.
Oh, dude, it was great.
Back and forth.
Yeah.
It was so much better than that shitty Subway series where everybody tried to make us think the Mets matter, and then they got clobbered.
Yeah. There's nothing. There's almost nothing worse than like a championship in the same city or like that.
No, that's not true. Now, that series would have been amazing if you could have transported the 1980s Mets, the cocaine-filled, running and little baggies falling out of their pockets while they're sliding into bases. That team would have been great to watch.
Well, Nathan, let me tell you something. I've discovered time travel.
And here's our special guest, Daryl Strawberry.
What the hell am I doing here? I'm fucking flying on acid right now.
That was possibly after like hearing all those stories. I'm like, the Mets might have the worst team, but also the best stories ever.
Yeah, dude. I wrote an entire paper in college about drugs in the sport of baseball, and I talked about like the fact that people want to put asterisks next to like Barry Bonds,
McGuire, Sosa,
Sammy Sosa,
Jose
all those guys,
Canseco,
like Giambi, all those guys.
Canseco,
Like,
I'll never not think of a ball bouncing off his head, but yes, continue.
Oh yeah, classic. Rodriguez. I think you got to put Alex has got to get an asterisk next to his name.
Oh, dude, yeah,
if he's
he
going
was
to the Hall of
definitely
Fame.
on PEDs.
He got busted.
But yeah, you can go ahead and put an asterisk. They're all Hall of Famers. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, but I argued that you would have to go through a lot more of the MLB Hall of Fame and put asterisks next to other guys' names for drugs.
Like Babe
Like
Ruth. Obviously, the
Daryl's-
grease from those hot dogs was giving him an unfair advantage.
Well, he was drunk. I wrote about how like actually drinking alcohol was a performance enhancing drug.
Slows
at that
down
time.
things.
You're loose. You're just reacting. There's no second guessing. You just do, right? So you lower your
You
inhibition.
know what? I think you might be onto something, and that's why he downed so many dogs, so he could be coherent. Had to have the food in his belly, so he's loose and coherent. Whereas if he just had booze, he'd be like, I don't know where I'm at, man.
Right, and then he had to smoke a stogie to loosen up his back a little bit.
That was
it's all performance enhancing drugs.
That was just a blow into the catcher's face mask so he'd throw the wrong signal. Shit, I called for another fastball. Damn it.
Yeah, people don't know. Babe Ruth was a cheat. But I argued that, and then like Daryl Strawberry, when he threw I think a no-hitter, he was on acid, supposedly. That I would argue that's a
Daryl Strawberry
performance-enhancing drug
pitched?
at that point. Not Daryl Strawberry. Who was it? No, who was it that? No, you're right. Daryl Strawberry was an outfielder.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, outfielder. Okay, who was it down the Mets who was their like star pitcher? I would put pitcher on acid.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't. The name's not coming to me because he's the one that had the baggie.
Doc Ellison.
Yeah, he had the baggie.
Doc Ellis.
The bag fell out of his pocket on the mound.
Yes, that was in the 1970s, and he pitched a what did he? Yeah, no hitter. That was in 1970. So he was on acid or LSD, and threw no hitter. And I talked about that being like you could argue that that's a performance enhancing.
I got a question because they figured this out apparently because the government did a whole thing about it. But why isn't any time LSD gets mentioned and it's a group atmosphere, that group's amazing?
What?
Huh? I don't know. Just
I'm
like
not
a
following
certain
your
Manson with their LSDs, they did crazy things when they get into a group. They're crazy by themselves, but you get them in a group atmosphere, they can accomplish anything.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like individually, they're weak.
Yes.
But together.
Yes. When you get a couple lemmings to go with you, all of a sudden you're moving and shaking, man.
I don't have to kill anybody. I think it.
And they do it.
That's one of my favorite fucking Manson clips of all time. I don't have to kill anybody. I think it. I think it.
Oh man. What's actually terrifying about those old school killer things, if you watch those video docs and when they're talking, and at the time, drugged out of their mind and all this stuff, if you listen to it, it's scary how many times they nail it for what's going to happen. Like,
give me an example. I guess I'm not.
Was it
following.
Bundy with his technology stuff?
No, that's not Bundy.
Oh no, Bundy ate people.
No, Bundy just murdered women. He murdered sorority girls.
Oh, well, that was the death of the school.
No, you're thinking of Jeffrey Dahmer ate people. Ted Kaczynski was like the technology's going to kill us.
Manson was talking about like how the government's going to go corrupt and all that stuff.
Yeah, of course he knew that, Nathan. He was a government asset. He had the inside track.
Yes.
He only had the guy from the FBI or the CIA visiting him.
You're saying
during
he put the ass
Ultra.
in asset. Got it.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, of course he's like, the government's corrupt. I know this because they let me out of jail.
I'm just saying,
I
like,
do
it's
something
funny
bad.
when you go back because they got all those documentaries and you hear them doing their ramble, and then like, admittedly, 75% of that you're like, oh, dude, and then 25% of it hits way too close to home. You're like,
You're like, that section right there made sense, and they're talking about aliens.
yeah, and we're gone again.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you're like, now I'm revisiting some of those things because, like, Barack Obama was like, aliens are real in a podcast recently. I'm like, well, now I got to go revisit a bunch of stuff and see if people were lying.
See, I love how you do that, and I just go, I'll just rewatch the Chappelle bit and believe that's truth.
Yeah.
This is my alien Bebo.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong. I've been rewatching The Whitest Kids You Know. A lot of their conspiracy theory sketch turns out are pretty on the nose.
It's terrifying.
Turns out Trevor Moore might have been killed because he knew too much.
It's terrifying when you go back and listen to some of that, and it's just, there's no debating it, and you're like, well, shit.
Yeah, no shit.
I used to think this was hilarious. Yeah. Now I'm concerned.
Yeah, now I'm like, this is too spot on. It's really scary. That's where, like, comedy is scary in an aspect. And I know I've told you about this because I've had a couple jokes I've told where, like, they've kind of slowly become to fruition. And it's like, that's how absurd the world is. It's like, I wrote a bit that's just, I thought was so crazy and absurd. And then somehow it's, like, kind of inching towards that absurdity.
Give it enough time, and Rick and Morty, they'll be saying they predicted it years in advance.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It'll happen. It'll happen. Ugh, that's scary. I don't even want to think about it. I'll tell you what else is scary is having to take care of a sick dog.
Well, that's easy.
It is kind of easy until they, like, unless they're pooping every hour on the hour. That sucks ass.
Easy stop. Speaking of ass, put a cork in it, literally.
Yeah, that's
seal
what I
them
should've
up, dude. And you'll know.
I'll say this.
You'll know they have to go outside when you hear that thing shoot out and break a vase.
Yeah, by then it's too late. That pressure's already leaving. That's
all the Super Soaker 6000 is going.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the thing that was like crazy is so my dog just had like diarrhea for a while. Don't know why. It was like all of last week. And one of the nights she woke me up. I shit you not. See what I did there? Every hour.
She ate the Valentine's chocolate. That's why, everybody.
No, it was because of a vaccine, making me even more skeptical now.
If this will do this to dogs, what will it do to you?
Yeah, I didn't even get a vaccine, and I started getting the runs.
I caught the virus through osmosis, being near the dog.
I had sympathy diarrhea, I think.
Sympathy. I'm feeling your pain too.
Oh, my butthole's on fire too.
Oh, we're both never having those Doritos Locos with Diablo sauce ever again.
Even a baby wipe kind of burns right now.
Ooh.
That's when you know it's bad. You ever like go to use a baby wipe to like clean up the mess that's going on back there and it burns?
You ever wipe too much and you think all of a sudden you just developed a hemorrhoid? That's when you know it's bad.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's nothing. You're just like, there's still poop, but there's also blood now, and I don't know which one I should be more concerned about.
It's been 5 minutes of wiping, and there's still both. I am confused and concerned.
Feels raw back there, guys.
You know, that would be the ultimate love test is, babe, can you see where I'm bleeding from?
Oh, man, dude, I don't think I could ever do that. I don't think there's any amount of time that could pass for me to ask my betrothed to look at my butthole.
That's how you... Babe,
it'll be a cold day in hell.
I mean, if that happens, you got to go the full way. And just be like, babe, thanks for looking. Here's a cup of hot dog flavored water. Let's go.
Chocolate starfish.
Oh, that would be...
Listen, if you're going to look at this thing, I got to play this. And don't ask why, it just has to happen.
No, but that's awful. Like, walking around the sick dog. Like, I know mine, when she's gotten sick before, like, the throw-ups, it sounds like a cat producing a hairball to start. I'm like, okay, I see where this is going. And you pick them up and you do the mad dash to get outside.
Oh, you try to get your dog all the way out. I just try to find like a hardwood surface, like linoleum or hardwood floor, like
your wife's favorite sweater.
Carpet.
No, that you hate.
Yeah. Well, actually, I've been doing this cool freestyle shirt collection I've been making called Dog Puke. I just let that sit there for a little bit.
I'm planning on going to Art Basel in Miami and selling it, just like that guy that put a banana with duct tape on a thing.
Yeah, it's like a Rorschach test with dog vomit on your shirt.
I don't know what he was trying to do with this corn and chewed up kibble, but something about it speaks to me.
You running outside, that's a new one. I've never tried to make it outside with the dog to do that.
Yeah.
If they're about to throw up.
Yeah, I got a success rate of about 35%. It's pretty good.
Hey, those are Hall of Fame numbers, dude. They get you bat 300.
It's you know how many times it's just been in my arm instead, and I'm like, oh.
Oh yeah. Well, the thing that so Tuesday night was the worst night because she woke me up. Every hour on the hour to take her outside, and it was like she had to go. And it's one of those things I want to be mad at her because I'm like, I want to sleep, hold it. Like there was a time, on the 8th time she did it, I was like, just shit in the house, just shit. I'll deal with it. I just don't want to go.
Oh, just liquid shit.
It's so gross. But I'll say this: I trained our dog so well that she won't go to the bathroom in the house. She kept pounding on my chest to get me up to go take her outside.
Gotcha. That's
So
funny.
I'm a product of my own good training. I'm just such a good dog trainer.
I can't believe it.
That it came back to bite
your
me.
dog thinks you died and keeps giving you the Heimlich. It's trying to get you.
Yeah.
It's like, wake up from the dead. No, you're getting that. That's awesome.
She abuses me. Yeah, no, she abuses me. If I snore, she'll come up and fucking hit me in the face. She's like, "Shut up." Stop it.
Meanwhile,
And
you
I,
don't
like,
notice
start waking up.
your wife has a animal paw on a stick that she's turning around and hitting you with.
Yeah, she's got a rabbit's foot in the fucking dresser drawer that she just pulls out
Get
and
out.
slaps me with it. I just think my dog's lightning quick can get from slapping my
She's-
face to the back
yeah.
to the corner of the bed.
Your wife's so good with it that she whips that thing around like her name's Simon Belmont.
Yeah, she's just Castlevania in my face.
Yeah.
It's on a fucking whip.
Yeah,
It's like,
You're just waking up going, damn, dog did it again.
oh man, babe, I can't believe the dog whapped you in the face. I mean, oh well, better go back to sleep. Also, sleep on your side this time.
yeah. That's one way to turn it back. I think the dog's really bugged by the way you're sleeping. Here's a Darth Vader mask to sleep in.
Yeah. How would you like to be a fighter pilot in your dreams?
Yeah, exactly. You get to be a fighter pilot with 0 G's.
Every time I go to bed now, I on my phone, you just play.
Okay. Yeah, then you're going to wake up in the middle of the night and be told, the dog was excited and started dancing on your chest.
The dog was in a daydream.
It couldn't help it. It just heard Kenny Loggins and went crazy.
Yeah, dude, I'm scared to like have to do that. Is go to like a sleep apnea test. I wonder if I should do that at some point, but I don't want to have to haul a machine everywhere to sleep. That sounds awful.
It does. I don't know. I don't snore. Well, I take the back. I'll snore if I fall asleep sitting up or lay down on my back, but I'd never do that. I'm a tummy time sleeper.
Ew. Gross.
I'm made
Nasty.
for alcoholic sleeping is what I'm made for. It's like, I
You're
will
made-
never die on my own puke.
You're just inviting yourself for entry. If somebody breaks in your house, they're gonna take advantage of you.
Yeah. It's the wrong kind of B&E, Wade. I'm not going for that kind.
Yeah, I sleep on. If I sleep on my back, yeah, that's the same thing. That's when I snore. I don't think I snore too bad on my side unless I've been drinking. Then it's bad.
Gotcha.
What's really weird is because I've seen these. They make a whole what do you call it? What do they call the fucking things? The sleep apnea machines. I forget what they're called, but they make.
I have no
one
idea.
That goes in your chest, and you turn
Brought
it
to you
on.
by
It's just
Tony
inside
Stark.
you. Yeah. Jarvis, initiate sleep mode. We're going to beddy by time, Jarvis.
It's got 3 different night
You haven't gotten 8 hours of rest in a while, Mr. Stark. All right, Jarvis, we're gonna go to sleepy by time. Plug in my ASMR music and let's rock.
Oh, shit.
Iron Man defibrillate.
Oh, jeez.
But
Retirement,
yeah, no,
man.
it's in. Yeah, retirement. Jarvis, we're going to turn on some spring training baseball. We're going to hit a snooze. Jarvis, what's my best 3-leg parlay for this spring training game?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, sir, it looks like the Cardinals are playing pretty bad as of late.
Well-
all right, let's do the under on that.
Well, sir, like I've told you for the 11th time, Bobby Cox is no longer the manager. God damn it! They were so much better.
Yeah, but that thing's in your chest, and you can just like turn it off and on. And I was just thinking about, when I heard about this, my first thought was Some wife is gonna have that in like her husband's chest, and she's gonna turn it off in the middle of his sleep, just hoping he dies one night.
Dude, now that you say that, I can't wait because you know that's going to happen, and it already has, but I mean Netflix documentary on how they died.
There's got to be somebody who's tried to fuck with a sleep apnea machine and like poison their husband.
Oh, yeah. Guys fuck with it. When you have that and you have a bunch of guy friends, I've seen, I'm not going to say who, but I've seen people just take it off the machine and rip ass into it and plug it back in.
No, you have not.
Yes.
You've seen that happen?
Yes, I'm pretty sure that's horribly unsanitary. But it was...
Yeah!
It was quite possibly... I mean, we were a couple... We were quite a few BLs deep at that time. It was hilarious.
How old were you when this happened?
I would have been 26?
You've been
25, 26?
What friend of yours had a sleep apnea machine at this point in his life? How bad was he fucking banged up already at 26?
I mean,
oh, what a shitty life. Was it warm?
No. Well, maybe? I don't know. But anyways, I just remember that. Drinking and all of a sudden seeing a guy shove a tube down his pants, ripping ass, and going bloop, and plugging it back in.
Damn, that is diabolical.
Whoever that is, I'm forgetting who it was, but never woke up. Just kept sleeping. But we all ran out of the room dying laughing.
He had pink eye in his lungs from then on.
Yeah, exactly.
You know where you don't have to worry about getting a good night's sleep, Nathan?
Puntedgame.com. You can go there. We will lull you to sleep with dulcet tones, and then you'll wake up after hearing a terrifying conspiracy theory. Ladies and gentlemen, check it all out. Puntedgame.com. We got the entire network there for you for free. So from the beginning to now, go check it all out. Also on YouTube.com. In that search bar, I want you to type out Comic Wade Taylor, no spaces. Again, that's Comic Wade Taylor, no spaces. You get clips of this show. Not worth the time. Full episodes of each, but most important thing is that man's stand-up comedy. So like and subscribe, and then get back on to puntedgame.com. Get some merch.
That's right, everybody. Go to puntedgame.com and get some merch at the Punting Game shop. We can get t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, all sorts of cool stuff to represent your favorite shows here at puntedgame.com. So get yourself something nice and support the website. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF, and that gets you free shipping at checkout, everybody.
Well,
also, if you want to see me do some stand-up in the next coming weeks, I got shows this weekend. As you're listening to this, February 21st, I'm in Albert Lee, Minnesota, doing the Albatross Comedy Show. So come out to that. It's at Wedgwood Cove Country Club. So come out to that. I have the Comedy Mike Battle, February 26th in Ames. And then I'm headlining the Comedy Revival on February 27th in Des Moines at the Station. So come out to that if you want to see me headline.
While we did mention all those PED future Hall of Famers, I am thoroughly convinced the only downside to all those PEDs is a sleep apnea machine. We're out. Peace.
I beat Sammy Sosa in a race during home runs in the season.